Imagine a blast so monstrous it turns a forest bigger than New York City into a wasteland of broken stumps. A force so wild it shakes the planet, yet leaves no clear trace of what unleashed it. June 30th, 1908, Tunguska, Siberia, a day that rewrote what we think can strike from the sky. Was it a meteor screaming through the atmosphere? A genius's experiment spiraling out of control? Or something so alien to us we're still groping for answers in the dark? This isn't just a quick tale. It's a cosmic mystery that's haunted scientists, dreamers, and skeptics for over a century. Buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into one of history's most explosive enigmas, and it's going to take us places you didn't expect. Let's drop into the moment. It's dawn in Siberia's taiga, a sprawling wilderness of pine and moss, untouched by roads or rails, where the silence hums louder than the wind. June 30th, 1908, 7:14. The air's crisp, the sky's a faint watercolor blue. Farmers are milking cows, herders guiding reindeer, traders sipping tea by smoky fires, all scattered across this endless nowhere. Then it happens. A fireball rips across the horizon, brighter than a second sun, trailing streaks of blue and gold that dazzle and blind. One farmer, 40 miles south, shields his eyes, later swearing it was a pillar of light touching the heavens. A herder, closer in, drops to his knees as the sky seems to boil. A thunderous boom, rolling like an army of cannons, shaking the ground so hard tea spills, tents collapse, and kids scream. In an instant, 80 million trees flatten outward across 830 square miles, snapped like matchsticks in an eerie butterfly pattern. Reindeer stumble, bleeding from their ears. Birds plummet, dazed or dead. A thick dust cloud chokes the air, glowing faintly as it rises. This wasn't a storm, not an earthquake, it was something else, something that rewrote the morning in fire and ruin. So what hit? The facts are stark no crater, just a scorched epicenter, like the blast erupted from thin air and vanished. The energy is staggering 10 to 15 megatons of TNT, 1,000 times stronger than Hiroshima, enough to level a metropolis, yet it picks this empty forest instead. Shockwaves race out seismic stations in Berlin and Paris, scribble frantic lines. Barometers spike as far as London, a ripple of pressure circling the globe twice. Windows shatter 400 miles away in dusty trading posts, glass tinkling onto dirt floors. A herder's shirt catches fire from the heat flash, his kids knocked flat, dazed, miles from ground zero. Scientists later peg it as an airburst, 5 to 10 miles up. But here's the rub. No one investigates for 19 years. Siberia's too vast, too harsh, and Russia's tangled in chaos wars, revolutions, the works. In 1927, Leonid Kulik, a stubborn geologist, finally treks in with a team. They find no meteor chunks, no debris, just eerie quiet and tiny glass beads fused in the soil, glinting like frozen teardrops from something that melted mid-sky. Newspapers call it a cosmic visitor. Locals mutter about angry gods. But the taiga stays mum, its secrets locked tight. Now the fun part, what caused it? The safe bet's a meteor or comet, maybe 100 feet wide, hurtling at 33,000 miles an hour, hitting the atmosphere like a sledgehammer. It explodes 5 miles up, an airburst of pure destruction, vaporizing into those glassy beads, no crater needed. Solid, right? Most scientists nod, case closed. But hold up, there's Nikola Tesla, the electric wizard. In 1908, he's tinkering with his Wardenclyffe Tower in New York, claiming he can beam energy across the planet. He's got a wild dream zapping power to the Arctic for explorers. What if he misfired, overshot, and lit up Siberia by mistake? No logs prove it, but Tesla loved a good boast, and the timing's a hair too perfect. Then there's the sci-fi twist. A mini black hole, a speck of collapsed star, punching through Earth like a bullet, blasting out the Pacific side. No wreckage, no trace, just math saying it could happen. Skeptics scoff, but it's not off the table. And don't sleep on the locals. Some swore they saw a glowing craft weaving through the sky pre-boom. Not a rock, but something alive, moving with intent. UFO nuts ran with it, spinning tales of alien scouts or crashed ships. A brush with something vast, something watching, signaling across the void. Which holds water? Maybe none, maybe all. We're still in the dark.